Still, the whole game, all the things basically put a chip in your onion, to boil down to you.
Yeah, so as I said, it all been a step-by-step process. Now gonna just come in, boom, and hit you one time, right? And when they push it out first, everybody are gonna have the NIDs, right? And everybody are gonna use the NIDs, which every single vendor or transaction, we are gonna go something there. Every single vendor, right? I go have one of these what do I call it? Card reader. We are gonna read the NIDs, right, in order to complete them transactions, right? And when them get in place, right, it's a simple thing. We change the system over to a full RFID chip society, right? We swipe your hand and the door open up, you pick up your cell phone in there and it automatically unlocks.
So this card, they're gonna make it mandatory. You're supposed to have it. You're not supposed to go nowhere without this card. See? And you know how people get careless at times when they lost it. People are gonna misplace it at home or something and let it go out. So since you're gonna misplace it, you're gonna get an easier way. You're gonna get something attached to your body. But you know, anywhere you go, you have to carry it by you. See? So that in that sense, it can lead up to the RFID chip where they're going to place in your hand. See, so you know you go, you need a hand and you put them. So you need a body part so you're going to carry it by you. It has to go with you. See, you're not going to can last it down. Hey.
Hey, the white man word smoother than butter according to scripture and very cunning. Right, so we'll come out with this technology first, right? And tell us, well, you know, it is not mandatory, it is not a must that you have to use it. I say we'll come out with it first, right? Until all I'm system them get put in place. Now tell us, well, the technology, you know, you have to get with the system or out of the system. So it's either you have to get with the system or you have to be against the system. Make your mind up. I say we'll come out and say. Right, and then it's going to hard boil down to the point where if you don't have this, you don't receive this chip, you're not going to be a part of society and they're going to want to get rid of you. Right, so I'm going to make it mandatory. It's either you have it or you don't have it. We can look at the example of some of the other countries them before. When them go cashless, they make spending cash illegal. And if they make spending cash illegal, other people are going to use as a means to complete them transaction. In order to make a trade, in order to get food to eat. Right? Basically, you're going to commit, you're going to break a law if you have spent cash. You're going to report it as illegal tender. Right? At that point, we are come to right now. And after that, a full-scale RFID system, them are used everywhere. Full-scale RFID, right? And this is how you see yourself gaining control and becoming like the Most High. This is a mystery of the scripture, you know, right? Because the scripture, it gives you a description of what the RFID chip is, right? And the description fits perfectly, it matches perfectly. But a lot of people still can't see it even though it fits so perfect, right? Which again, as I have to say, scripture is really a mystery. Right?
Revelation 13, start at verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Any that do not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. Pretty much sums up everything I've just said. Is either with the system or you're against the system, right? A good example of this is what takes place in Kibali, right? With the government, hey, the company is bossing, leave because you're going to do an invasion, right? And the same thing pretty much will happen because that on a larger scale, a lot more people are going to die.
And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor.
Say he calls it all, right? Never say he calls it some to have this. Never say some. He say he calls it all. Whatever category you be in, right? You still consider to be a part of all, right?
Rich and poor, free and bond.
So whether they're in an upper class or a lower class, how they want to think yourself to be free, how they understand that you're a servant, right? One.
In a prison system, whatever. To receive a mark in their right hand.
To receive a mark, so it calls everybody to receive a mark in their right hand, right? What type of mark? Is it a tattoo? Right? Read ahead so we find out what kind of mark it speak about.
In their right hand or in their foreheads.
Or in your foreheads.
And
Right?
that,
Because the truth is, okay, them have different types. Right? Them have one where them refer to as a halo, which them have a use from baby, them put it on them foreheads. Right? They refer to it as a halo, but it does the same thing. What?
alright? It says, and that no man might buy or sell.
So without this mark, no man can buy or sell. Without this mark, no man can buy or sell. Right? Because what? We're not gonna have physical currency anymore. Nobody not gonna spend paper money. Right? You're gonna need this in order to complete or make any transaction. One.
And to the Seventh-day Adventists, them who believe that the mark of the beast is Sunday worshiping. Yeah? Not worshiping on Sunday or Saturday, I'm gonna make me not buying or selling at one of them stores here now. How them I gonna know which day I worship on? See? And then coming out and say the mark of the beast is Sunday worship. See?
Which goes to show the darkness again, or it goes to darkness and cover the earth, you know. Right?
Buy or sell. Save.
Save he that had the mark. Right?
Buy or sell. Save he that had the mark.
Let's say save he that had the mark. Alright? Save here means except who have the mark. Only the people who have the mark can buy or sell. Right?
Are the name of the beast, are the numbers of his name.
Or the name of the beast. So you have to be with the system. I said name of the beast. Right? Hey, everybody right now have what is known as a TRN, which is the identification number. Whatsoever transaction they do, this is number they use to trace it back to you. Right? In America, they have it, they refer to it as social security. Right? All of them go back to a barcode thing, because I'm supposed to take out mine and either say barcode thing on it. Right? Because each of them numbers represent, each of them line represent a number.
If your birth certificate up on the stock market, and the stock market, so them know all information about it.
Alright? So basically, it's when you have this man, when you use this man's system, or you have the RFID chip, you have the name on a hole. You have the name on a hole. Right? Which means that you belong to him, because you become in possession. When you go to basic school, right, you never have much sense you can tell, because you might go to school and somebody have a lunch kit or a bag that looks like yours, right? So you can't really tell her this and say, oh, that one that for me or that one that have for somebody else, right? So your mother or father would do what? They're gonna write your name on that backpack or that lunch kit, right? And this is what they've done use. This is the mark that they would use to show ownership and tell, oh, it belongs to you. So if you have that mark now, it's going to show who you belong to. Whether they belong to the Most High, or whether they belong to the system, or whether they belong to the government and the world, which is the same system.
Taking that mark means it belongs to the so-called white man.
Yeah. You say you have a name, right? Because hey, we even go back to, we can take it on a more primitive level, right? Back in that time, a hard forced slavery, right? Any slave where, let's say, John Brown would have his last name. Say if you want to name Kunta, your last name would be Brown. Once you belong to John Brown.
Yeah.
Right, so you have your name because you are film servant, which is the very same thing as happening now and will be implemented on a full scale when this chip get released. Right?
I even back then them put a brand for you. With your owner.
Right?
It's a stamp you, with a mark you.
Yeah, now need this series, Spartacus, with the house of Batiatas, so you call it. You see me? All I slave them come in, they burn it with a beef on their annual. You see, to show them basically how part
Which master?
which marshal the warning, how part they come from here.
The precept say, if you steal a man and it be found in your hand. May I find that precept? May I find it? Continue on.
Here is the wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
3 score, 1 score 20, 3 score 666. Right? In the Greek, it's kaisa, stigma.
Back to a brand. Stop. Stigma to back to a stop. Our brother, our mark, said it.
God, which is the same thing the marking of the scripture means. Right? The same thing. We chip time and time after again. Right? It comes originally, the word mark originally comes from the word karagma, right? Which karagma is a pillar stake, right? And it goes back to the word karax, right? Which is
Imprinted mark.
an imprinted mark, right? Right,
Yeah,
right.
the word karagma, basically stamp tattoo or imprinted mark. You see? The word
Done,
karas.
done.
It's a pillar of
And
steel.
it goes to the root word, which is grapho, which means written information. Right, so it will include all your information, biometric, right? It will have the bank account information, right? Account number, right? How much money you have in the bank, right? When you receive your salary, all right? When you're supposed to pay tax, right? When you purchase one condom, when you purchase one gun, right? Anything you do, this I can trace it back. It's going to include the medical history. So your state of health, I go there on this card. Once you swipe it, they can tell whether or not you have this disease or that disease, what your blood type might be. Alright? It will have your name, of course. Right? It will have every single thing that points back to you.
Find a precept, yeah?
And if you can see this, even for the news last night, you know, this man Mackenzie, which is minister of Labour, Social Security in Jamaica, is that he come out and him say he will release all of the delinquent tax owers
In our politics.
in our politics, a member of parliament, yo. So you see with all of this information, all of this technology, see, a lot of people now can hold tax because you go in the system, see. So what they do, they might just take it from you like that, yo.
So if the system was in place, then he wouldn't need to go about him and go release no delinquent tax payment. Right? You never there to go do that because that they're going to use it until they say, well, with this system, you know, people can't go evade tax anymore. Everybody have to pay them tax and then the government will receive them full revenue. That's a good thing because they can put in more light posts, them can fix more roads, put in more infrastructures, build more schools, build more factories. You know, them are going to tell you all of them things to make the chip sound like, hey, it's the best thing ever. And people are going to look on it and say, whoa, it's a device that can do all those things, all those wonderful things. Then why we not just accept it and done? And people are going to beg for the chip because it's the same thing, right? Remember the case with, remember Avante, when he was an artistic child, right, go missing, and the man say, well, we need to put a stop to it, we make them stop go missing, right, which we can give all of them a tag, RFID chip technology with a GPS in it where they can track them, go wherever, right, but the man really we just tell where you put it there so your pity can last, right, and then bring out that chaos in the first place, all out that chaos. right? So then bring up this chaotic situation, the people are going to say, hey, then we have the solution, the RFID technology. Right? It's the same thing I'm going to do now. See what if people are thief, see the bank them might get ripped off when them go up in the ATM and then put in one camera thing, right? And them, we don't know how it exactly work, but them get the people, they get access to each other, each individual bank account where they can go and draw the money off of it, right? Now the bank have camera and security system where can tell you who draw the money, what time they go in there and everything. So why they not put a stop to it already? As far as we're concerned, they should catch these perpetrators already. Right? But the bank don't want to put a stop to it, they want to promote it because they want to implement their system, they want to have this chaotic situation for use and for them favor.
Sensitize the public.
Right? And they say, hey, we can put a stop to it, you know, when they can't thief, they can't go in their bank account or nothing like that again. Just use these, just do away with cash and make we use this new technology, the RFID chip. So as I said,
like a man can be the technology
can, so them might say, yo, this are them are gonna push it out there like it's the best thing. Then them are gonna have parents come in and say, hey, we don't want it, we don't want to have a bracelet with the technology, or we don't want to have a necklace with the technology. I don't like that. We want them to have it in them skin, put it in them skin. Them are gonna beg for it. Right? And at that point in the region, a lot of people are gonna beg for that chip now. I say, well, you know, say every day king, so I'm not walk with no money. Nobody can rob me. You see, because what? Money there in my hands. Now the RFID. So nobody now going to worry about that anymore. As I say, they're going to put out all these things like they are the face value of the chip and say, well, hey, it's a good thing and it's a good technology and we better best use it to our advantage. Right? Not telling you the true agenda behind the chip. Right? Not telling you about the diabolical plan that they have.